Alright everyone, so I just got the car washed up, and I'm going to be making a video on the 5 things I hate about this car. It was honestly kind of hard to come up with 5 things because I love this car. Let's go. I'm going to be doing it in kind of like a vlog style where it's like kind of uncut and raw. So yeah, let's begin with the first thing. So the first thing I hate in this car, you all know this, is those Hankook Kinergy GT all-season tires. So the reason why I hate them is because they're literally absolute garbage. Like they don't go straight. Like when you're trying to like just floor it, it just spins all the time. Even in cornering, it just like, you literally hear them squealing all the time. There's no grip. The winter, it's not bad, but it's still pretty, like, I've had like better all-season tires, right? So I would say like, you know, for the price you're paying for this car, like for like a performance car, I feel like Volkswagen should have stepped up and should have done at least some good tires, right? Like even if you look at the GTI, they come with, sometimes I've seen them with like Pirellis or Continentals or Michelins before, like the Latitudes. So I feel like they should have done that. You know, it's kind of like, you know, especially coming from the Jetta to the GLI, right? The Jetta and the GLI, mine had the same tires, right? And this thing makes quite a bit more power, so you're just going to be spinning the whole time. The second thing, which I don't like about this car, are these. Let's open that up. So the main reason why you get a GTI over a GLI is mainly for kind of like the rear seat room, right? You know, you have a bit more leg room and whatnot, right? And all my friends, even my family, they hate coming in this car because there's no rear vents at all. And what's funny is the GTI has rear vents. It's kind of sucks that they kind of cheaped out on that point. You know, at least like I made sure that there's like heated seats, so that's like the only thing going for it. But really, like it's either too cold or are the speakers. So on the stock Jetta, it just comes with some regular, I don't even know what it's called, but these are actually Beats speakers. I don't know if you can see here, it shows Beats, right? So you would think, I mean, Beats are really not the best brand. Like you would think at least like, you know, a step up from the regular Volkswagen, that would sound pretty good. It does not. So what kind of sucks about it is like, I feel like the treble is pretty good. I'm not some crazy audiophile, by the way, like some crazy audio engineer guy, whatever. But what sucks about it is when you put at really high volumes, it's just really raspy. And like, you do hear a bit of the bass, but then it's just that raspiness, that high tone rasp, it just kind of ruins it, right? So I pretty much just drive it with like, I guess like low or high volume. And so the next thing I really don't like about this car are the seats. So they look pretty good, you know, and they got like the lumbar support, but you know, coming from like a GTI, you know, this car, like this is the same seats as a Jetta exec line. So you can see another hint of that cost cutting here. So like, you know, for a GLI where the whole point of this car is like going around corners fast, I feel like these seats don't really hug you in that much. Like I'm 5'6", about 170 pounds. Like I'm not that skinny, but even then, like it's still not hugging me, which kind of sucks. I mean, the one good aspect of it is like, yeah, it has heated and cooled, but that's pretty much it. And the last thing I absolutely, well, okay, so obviously there's a lot of restrictions with like, you know, Germany with the OPF filter and stuff, but this car is made for the North American market, and I feel like they could have done something better for the exhaust of this car. So I obviously, as you guys can see, upgraded to the MBRP CapEx system. But you know, like it does have the pumped-in audio, which kind of makes it sound pretty good for stock inside the car. But you know, when you're from the outside of the car, this car sounds pretty bad. If you guys like see the Throttle House video, they had like a quick rev clip of my car, and like it honestly just sounds so bad. But you know, with the exhaust is it's not too bad, so I'll give it that. Yeah, so this is about it for the video. Make sure to go subscribe and follow me on Instagram. And yeah, that's about it. Let me know if you guys, any GLI owners thought of any other things that they really don't like about the car as well.